This is a spark lighter. You are welcome once again. This is Joseph Tech. I want to use this medium to explain why you mostly see most technicians tilting their cylinder upside down to fuel an air conditioner or a refrigerator. You get it? Why we must tilt a cylinder upside down to fuel an air conditioner or a refrigerator. This is one of the reasons why we have to do that. Let's take an example from a spark lighter. This is a spark lighter. You get it? Now, if you observe this spark lighter, where the cylinder is, you observe that in between there is where they call airspace. This air gap or airspace. Then below it is where you have the liquid gas. You get my point? Below it is where you have the liquid gas. This liquid gas, understand, is what you really need in the air conditioner, and sometimes mixed with the air. Understand? The air conditioner doesn't really need this air space, this air part of it for it to work. It also needs the liquid gas for it to work perfectly, for it to start cooling well, and for it to operate good. Understand? So I'm just using this as an example. It is the same thing applicable to a refrigerant or a refrigerator or an air conditioned gas cylinder. Understand? A refrigerant gas cylinder. It is the same thing applicable. Why most technicians, understand, always tilt the cylinder upside down as they are charging is because inside a system like this, you have the airspace up, you have the air gap up, and you have the liquid gas down, understand, settled down. So in a system where you have actually used this and it has reduced in quantity, so that reduced in quantity now reduce the level of the liquid gas below, and the air gas now occupies a large amount of the cylinder. So when you are charging a refrigerator or an air conditioner, understand, you have to, because you also need that liquid gas below. The liquid gas below cannot rise itself up and go into the air conditioner, understand? That means you have to tilt it like this. When you keep it like this, the liquid gas now comes here, so I can easily go out from the charging hose to the air conditioner. I don't know if you get the point. So that you can easily get it from the charging hose to the air conditioner. But if you keep it upright like this, you only have the airspace. You're only charging the air conditioner with the airspace. And some air conditioner, as charging it may break down. As continuing using the air inside the air conditioner, it may break down. So the air conditioner needs that liquid gas for it to work well. Okay, in a situation where an air conditioner is actually frozen, you get it, an air conditioner is actually frozen, and it needs a refrigerant for it to clear up the frozen pipe and start cooling inside. Understand? Start cooling inside, and you are only charging the air conditioner with the air in the cylinder. So it will not clear that frozen pipe. So you have to tilt it upside down for you to get that liquid gas. Charging the liquid gas directly into the air conditioner now helps you to clear the frozen pipe and start cooling the air conditioner inside. Understand? The air conditioner starts producing a cool air. That is one of the reasons why most technicians, understand, tilt the air conditioned refrigerant cylinder upside down so that they can effectively charge the air conditioner compressor both with liquid gas and the air, because an air conditioner requires the two of it, not just one, the two of it for it to work well. If you give it only a liquid gas, it will still work well, that is good. But if you give it air, that is where you're having it wrong. Understand? That is where you're having it wrong. The air conditioner requires the two, either both the liquid gas and the air for it to work perfectly. So in my own case, I use these two charging hoses. I preferably use this transparent charging hose. You get it? I preferably use this transparent charging hose. It helps me visibly view how the liquid gas passes through this pipe down to the air conditioner, which means I can visibly see it with my eyes, how this pipe ranges the air or the refrigerants from here down to the air conditioner. And with this, it will still work better, it will still work very good, but the only thing is that you cannot see it with your eyes. And mostly I use my gauge to gauge all my refrigerants and be sure that what I'm charging into the air conditioner is the right amount of refrigerant the air conditioner needs for it to work. Is the right amount of refrigerant the air conditioner needs for it to work efficiently. So if I use this, I'm still good. If I use this, I'm still good. But I mostly use this is a transparent, I believe you can see it very well. This is a transparent charging hose. I mostly use this transparent charging hose for me to visibly see when air is entering the air condition and when liquid gas is entering the air condition. I can easily decipher it from here. But if I'm using this, I cannot see it. I only work with the sense of my gauge to know that, okay, this air conditioner has received gas, this air conditioner has received air, this air conditioner has received liquid gas at this moment, and that is why it is giving me this amount of reading. Because if you are using gauge, you know when an air conditioner has received more air. You will know when an air conditioner has received more liquid gas. That is just it. So that's why it's always good as a technician, you have your gauge while charging an air conditioner so that you correctly know what you are doing. Understand? It is very clean and safe for you to use a gauge while charging your refrigerant. So I've actually explained why we mostly tilt it upside down to charge an air conditioner, and I've explained why I use this transparent charging hose to charge. Thank you very much. Go to my comment box. Do well to ask any question related to air condition. Any question at all related to air condition, I will give you an answer to that. If possible, if I have given you an answer to it via typing and we are not clarified, I can make a video as at today now, as per what I'm doing today. I will make a video like this and I will post it so that you can watch it and understand me better. I don't know if you get my point. So ask any question related to air condition. I am set and ready to give an answer to that. Thank you. Please click the like button and click the notification button so you get notified when I drop a new video. Thank you. Bye for now.